The micro-compact handgun was once a compromised tool, born of absolute necessity. A tiny piece of metal and flexing polymer that punished the hand and severely limited the fight. But the tactical paradigm has permanently shifted. Like a dying star collapsing into a hyper-dense singularity, the modern concealed carry platform has condensed the overwhelming firepower of a full-size duty weapon into a devastatingly small footprint. Welcome to the modern era where carrying small no longer means shooting small. Today we deconstruct the apex predators of the concealed carry world, where uncompromising performance is forged into a frame designed to completely vanish under a simple t-shirt. These are the top 5 micro-compact handguns dominating the American market. Number 5. The Canik METE MC9 Prime Radian. For years, the firearms industry viewed budget-friendly platforms and elite premium performance as completely mutually exclusive concepts. You either paid for absolute reliability or you settled for less. The MC9 Prime Radian permanently shatters that illusion by integrating top-tier aftermarket engineering directly from the factory floor. At its core is a 3.8-inch barrel system featuring the legendary Radian afterburner compensator. This is not just a cosmetic upgrade. This micro-compensator fundamentally alters the kinetic energy of the 9mm cartridge, trapping and redirecting expanding gases to reduce felt recoil by up to 40%. It transforms an ultra-light polymer frame into a machine that shoots with the flat, predictable trajectory of a heavy competition pistol. It is a relentless street brawler wearing a tailored suit, comfortably hiding 17 rounds of defensive firepower in a surprisingly ergonomic grip. The clear deal breaker here is the overall footprint. Weighing 24.6 ounces and stretching to 6.9 inches in length, it heavily blurs the line between a micro-compact and a traditional compact weapon, demanding more deliberate wardrobe choices for effective concealment. The price for this factory-integrated dominance is $900. Number 4. The Shadow Systems CR920XP. The underlying design philosophy of this weapon is born from the absolute necessity of unyielding reliability in the line of duty. Shadow Systems took the universally proven but aging geometry of legacy polymer, subcompacts, and aggressively supercharged the entire architecture to meet modern tactical demands. The most critical mechanical insight lies in its proprietary optic mounting system. Traditional micro slides are notoriously thin, leading to shallow, weak-tapped threads and sheared screws under violent recoil forces. Shadow Systems entirely re-engineered the internal slide geometry to accept massive, deeply threaded screws, creating an almost indestructible mechanical bond with your red dot sight. It operates like a solid steel vault door, scaled down to fit perfectly in the palm of your hand, effortlessly taming the harsh snap of modern 9mm defensive ammunition with a highly efficient integral compensator. However, the critical deal breaker for this duty-ready crossover is its absolute reliance on proprietary steel 15-round magazines. This creates a severe logistical bottleneck for operators who are accustomed to cheap, universally available platforms, forcing the user into an expensive, closed-loop ecosystem. This highly tuned machine commands a premium price of $959. Number 3. The Heckler Koch CC9. For decades, the American civilian market loudly demanded a true, dedicated, deep concealment option from the undisputed masters of German structural engineering. The CC9 is the definitive answer, built from the ground up for the singular purpose of uncompromising battle-proven reliability in a sub-inch footprint. The major technological divergence here is the cold hammer forged cannon grade steel barrel featuring advanced polygonal rifling. Traditional cut rifling allows expanding gases to bleed past the projectile, but this specialized 6-groove polygonal design creates an exceptionally tight gas seal immediately behind the bullet. This squeezes every possible foot per second of velocity out of a diminutive 3.3 2-inch barrel. It is a precision surgical instrument forged in cold steel, meticulously treated with a diamond-like carbon coating designed to withstand the highly corrosive reality of inside the waistband everyday carry. You can practically feel the relentless German obsession with perfection in every millimeter of its profile. The critical deal breaker for this extreme spatial efficiency, however, is its overall capacity limit. While perfectly optimized for deep appendix carry, it maxes out at 12 rounds, placing it at a slight mathematical disadvantage during a sustained defensive encounter compared to the 15 and 17 round standards established by the crossover class. This level of absolute precision and heritage comes at a price of $699. Number 2. The Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro Comp OSP. When the micro-compact revolution first began, the primary and most dangerous flaw of the platform was the punishing, snappy recoil generated by high-pressure defensive loads trapped in ultralight polymer frames. Springfield Armory answered that historical tactical problem by mechanically harnessing the violence of the cartridge to fight gravity itself. The Hellcat Pro Comp features a 3.7-inch hammer-forged barrel equipped with a single precision machined port that aligns perfectly with an exhaust channel cut directly into the top of the slide. As the 9mm round fires, high-pressure expanding gases are vented violently upward, aggressively forcing the muzzle down. You are essentially using the explosive force of the ammunition to lock the weapon on target, allowing you to maintain a flawless visual focus on the red dot sight to neutralize the threat during rapid strings of fire. It is an absolute masterclass in volumetric spatial efficiency, brilliantly packing 17 rounds of ammunition into a frame that measures exactly 1 inch wide and weighs a mere 21 ounces. But tactical engineering always demands a sacrifice, and the clear deal breaker for this compensated powerhouse is the trigger pull. Clocking in at a heavy 6.75 pounds, it is an intentional liability, reducing feature designed to prevent unintended discharges under the extreme adrenaline of a lethal encounter. But it will undoubtedly frustrate precision shooters looking for a crisp light competition grade break. To put this relentless recoil mitigating machine in your holster, the cost is $720–$30. Number 1. The SIG Sauer P365AXG Legion. When the original platform dropped in 2018, it was a watershed moment in military and civilian firearm history, permanently breaking the 10-round single-stack paradigm and forcing the entire industry to adapt or die. Now that legendary bloodline has evolved into its ultimate uncompromising apex form. The AXG Legion fundamentally alters the violent physics of the concealed carry draw stroke by completely abandoning the traditional flexing polymer frame. In its place is a precision-machined, completely rigid aluminum alloy grip module. This strategic distribution of cold metallic mass acts as a highly effective passive recoil dampener, absorbing and rapidly dissipating the kinetic energy of a high-pressure 9mm cartridge far more efficiently than any standard polymer component ever could. combined with a 2-port integrated expansion chamber milled directly into the forward section of the carbon steel slide ahead of the short 3.1-inch barrel, the upward muzzle flip is practically erased from the equation. It shoots like an unstoppable heavy-duty weapon, but conceals like a ghost. It is the undisputed apex predator of the defensive ecosystem, offering an unprecedented 17 rounds of onboard capacity and aggressive custom G10 grip panels that lock into the hand of the operator like an industrial vice. The native integration of the reflex optic system offers a factory-zeroed perfectly co-witnessed aiming solution straight out of the box, completely eliminating the catastrophic failure point of fragile aftermarket adapter plates. Every single component, from the flat-face trigger that breaks with glass-like precision at exactly 5.5 pounds to the perfectly balanced frame, is engineered for absolute tactical dominance. For the uncompromising operator who demands the absolute pinnacle of defensive firearm engineering, the ultimate price of admission is $1,199. The landscape of personal defense has been permanently and irreversibly altered. The era of the low-capacity, hard recoil and pocket pistol is officially dead and buried. These 5 crossover platforms represent the absolute bleeding edge of metallurgical science and mechanical engineering, delivering uncompromised duty-grade firepower in a highly discreet package. They provide the ultimate tactical advantage for those who refuse to leave the safety of their home to chance. If you respect the relentless engineering of freedom and demand, the unfiltered truth about tactical hardware, hit that subscribe button right now. Stay armed, stay vigilant, and always dominate your environment.